Welcome back. We continue to honor the life and legacy of former President Jimmy Carter. Right now, this beautiful site of remembrance, the flags at Georgia State Capitol, are all at half staffed for President Jimmy Carter, who passed on Sunday at the age of 100 years old. In recent years, the former president's health has been a concern. In 2015, he revealed that he had melanoma and that the skin cancer had actually spread to his brain. Carter underwent a new form of a cancer treatment at Emory Hospital. After 3 weeks, there was no sign of cancer. At the time, he talked about how he viewed dying.
I didn't go into an attitude of despair or anger or anything like that. I was just completely at ease. As Rosa would testify, I think if you have any doubts about my veracity, but I've just been very grateful for that part of it. So I'm ready for anything.
In 2017, President Carter was hospitalized for dehydration while on a Habitat for Humanity build. Then 2 years later, he fell at his home in Plains. Visibly bruised, he still got back up and made it to the next Habitat build in Nashville. In February of 2023, the Carter Center shared the news that Carter would begin hospice care at his home in Plains. And later that year, in September of 2023, the Carters kicked off the Plains Peanuts Festival and made a public appearance once again. President Carter's level of service had a worldwide impact. Mr. Carter participated in building projects with Habitat for Humanity for 40 years, including a 2-week trip to Haiti. 11 Alive's Cheryl Preheim had the chance to take that trip with the Carters more than 10 years ago. President Carter was turning 88 and really set the pace for everyone.
With each effort and every kind gesture, optimism is growing in a place that has been so short on hope. 2 rows over, a former president follows the identical blueprint alongside the one he says has been boss.
I'm a pretty professional carpenter by now.
You can direct the team.
Well, she does.
We took off our hard hats for a bit to talk about the last 30 years of service.
We always get more out of it than we put into it helping others. It's an adventure, it's unpredictable, you never know what's going to happen next, and it's challenging, it's hard work.
That's us going to school. We went to a little Creole school.
The Carters even took time to look at my family pictures and asked me about my experiences living in Haiti.
And this is a water tank here.
Then took me on an unexpected tour.
Irrigation. See the irrigation pipes going down?
Gracious and genuine to everyone.
We'll finish about 350 houses.
They say it's part of demonstrating their faith.
You know, how do you bridge the tremendous gap between rich people that have everything in the world and a family that has never had a decent home? But Habitat gives you that way to communicate with each other. So you learn to respect people that you in the past did not respect because you thought they were kind of inferior in some way. You learn that they're not inferior in any way.
1,200 miles separate Legon, Haiti from former President Carter's home in Plains, Georgia. But he says the hope for a better life, a safe place, dignity is the same for people everywhere.
A decent place to stay, and then just a little bit of self-respect, pride in something that you've done yourself, a little bit of hope for the future.
Our coverage of the former president continues right now on 11 Alive Plus on the home screen of the app. You can also watch President Joe Biden and Ambassador Andrew Young give their reflections and really talk about their personal relationship with the former president.